Do you ever go to the store with a specific grocery list but come home with several items that you really don't need? My mom laughs it off and tells me that it's just impulse buys, but I know that the real reason why I came home with the latest advancement in toilet bowl cleaning technology is because of the advertiser's clever use of the Elaboration Likelihood Model, or the ELM. According to the ELM, when a person is making a big purchase that is very important and relevant, they're more likely to use central processing. That means that they're going to weigh the pros and cons very carefully about the decision. For less important decisions, or if you're just like me and distracted easily, we're going to use peripheral processing. That's what advertisers hope for. People that are less likely to think in depth about the message and more likely to be distracted by peripheral cues such as fancy packaging and celebrity appeals. Forming the foundation of current persuasion research on the ELM is Lorenz's work on animals and fixed action patterns. There are several key characteristics of fixed action patterns. First, a fixed action pattern is a stereotypical behavior specific to a given species. Second, fixed action patterns respond to a specific trigger or cue. And third, they'll continue until completely finished, even if the trigger has been removed or the behavior becomes inappropriate. In gray-legged geese, for instance, the nesting instinct is so strong that they'll also be triggered by other similar shaped objects, not just eggs, such as golf balls. They'll even continue this behavior if you remove the golf ball. Now I know what you're thinking. What on earth do geese have to do with persuading people? We're much smarter than them and wouldn't be fooled by people replacing all of our eggs with golf balls, right? Well, of course, if your egg carton was suddenly full of golf balls, I don't think you'd try and make an omelet with them. But like geese, humans do use mental shortcuts, called heuristics, to try and make quick decisions when we're using peripheral processing. One common technique used by advertisers is expertise. Advertisers know that people commonly use the heuristic. If an expert says it, it must be true. This is why you see so many commercials which assert that 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste, or the #1 doctor recommended skin cream. Whether or not the expert is legitimate or biased is often overlooked if you're using peripheral processing. And before you know it, your kitchen is filled with Chef Ramsay's latest line of pots and utensils. And I hope you're hungry, because advertisers just served your favorite golf ball omelet. Another technique used by advertisers is scarcity. Radio or TV ads which say things like limited supply or today only will trigger the need to buy that item right away, even if it's not necessary. One study on scarcity looked at advertisements for a watch. The first group looked at ads which said, the first 100 customers only. The second group had ads which said, only 6 days left. And the control group had no scarcity message at all. Next, each group rated their likelihood to purchase the watch. The study found that both scarcity messages increased participants' intentions to purchase the watch over control, with limited number being the most effective. Therefore, geese use fixed action patterns as shortcuts, and people use heuristics like scarcity and expertise. So the next time you're watching TV, just think, do you really want to be served another golf ball omelet?